to you for Dates and Cakes, and what's poppin'? Today's episode is gonna be about dating, and down Dates and Cakes, what? And how no matter how many times you try and cancel your subscription, and I don't mean on Tinder or Bumble, it just keeps popping back up. The opportunities just present themselves. So you're like, why not? Let's make some Poppyseed muffins, and let's just see what it brings. So I've got flour, salt, sugar, and baking powder, baking soda. I got baking soda. So I went to the club, not looking for love, thank you DJ, Usher, and I met up with some people that we'd seen before, my best friend and I, and there was a new participant there who had a mullet, and I've never talked to a guy with a mullet, so I was like, this is cool, Joe Dirt, but like classier and not as scrawny. But he does like NASCAR. So, started talking to him, pretty cool conversation, metalhead, and goes to like my emo side, I guess, but he made fun of all my emo music, so that's fine. A little bit of milk, spilled everywhere. And then he bought me a shot. My best friend had this purse, and one of our friends decided to carry it for her, and he strutted away in her purse, and this guy lost it on the picnic table, outside smoking, and I was like, you seem cool, and so we started talking, and then he was like, let me buy you a Scooby Snack, and I was like, okay. Didn't say that. Yeah, he probably would have rejected the shot. A little almond extract. And that's probably too much. And next thing I know, I look over and my best friend is sizing herself up, literally, to this gigantor. Like, homeboy is 6'4". 6'4". And she literally goes like this, whoa! And I was like, how old are you? And he's just looking at her, and then our eyes meet, and oh, it's magic. It was. So now some lemon juice and lemon zest in there. And we're putting more lemon zest because this store is about to get zesty. Hello there, blah, blah, blah. And like, I don't know, this country boy and like all southern charm, whatever, even though we're not in Charleston. And he was like, would you care to dance? And so we went and danced, and I was like, I have really long arms, it's okay, because he was afraid he was going to have trouble spinning me, but I was like, it's okay, so my hand was up this. And so meanwhile, while I'm dancing with him, mullet guy is sulking in the corner, and then my best friend is watching out, and so that's all lies. Nuh-uh! So we finished our dance, and then he was like, I'm gonna go get a drink, and then he goes over to this group of girls, and whatever, and my best friend goes over there and waits for him to be done talking, and is like, did you give my best friend a drink? Are you still talking to her, or? And I was like, I appreciate your bluntness. And he said, oh, that's my good friend, I'm just making sure she's getting home, and we can always add more poppies, but there may be a drug test tomorrow, I don't know. So he buys me Jameson, and was like, oh, I didn't know you could shoot whiskey, and I felt like Carrie Underwood, because she can't shoot whiskey. I love whiskey. Anyway, so we took a shot, and then he relays the message that my best friend relayed to him. Oh yeah, she said that you were, I was just talking to my friend that's a girl, blah blah, and that you were insecure. And I was like, oh honey, I'm not insecure. And he's like, oh I know. And I was like, and then I looked over, and there was Mullet Boy, and I was like, and so then next thing I know, the clock strikes 2. It was actually 3, and almost 3. And my best friend was like, okay, Mullet Boy and the guy who was holding the purse are both coming home with us, so let's get an Uber. Our Uber's here. Are you getting his number or what? Like right in front of him. And then like the mullet guy's right behind her, so I'm like, and so then I gave it to him, and I shouldn't have, but here we are. And we get in the car, and the guy with the mullet's like, so it was up that tall guy, and I was like, oh, daddy long legs? Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of my type, blah, blah. I don't know why I told him that. Alcohol. The big skyscraper that danced me around the floor, like, was not what he was cracked up to be at all. He was a super lame texter, and he was dancing around the fact that if we were going on a date or not. And I was like, I don't have time for this. Like, if you don't want to go out, that's cool. Like, I met you, I'm sure I can meet someone else. Or just not, and do my own thing, and just do bakes and cakes. But, or dates and cakes, it's fine. 20 minutes, let's just see how it goes. It's usually how I do things. Ended less than satisfactorily. Not a word, he wouldn't own up to, like, the date or whatever. I made a joke, oh, well, I mean, I was so drunk, I was like, who knows if sober Stephanie still wants to go on a date. And he was like, oh gosh, he said some bullshit. It was like, he said some prim and proper stuff just to shield his fragile ego. Rescind my generous offer, or something like that. And I was just like, you don't have a bow tie, you're not fancy, and, what's poppin'? I don't know. So a little bitter. That's why we did the lemon poppy seed, and the mullet guy and I still talk. So there you have it. For Dates and Cakes. Until next time.